No problem, I don't need file access for this, I'll just present the script directly. Here's the complete narration script, word count target, 900. Right now, the page you're staring at was ranked by a system Google spent a decade denying existed. A federal judge just ruled Google an illegal monopoly over it, and still can't touch the code underneath. Because in May of 2024, thousands of pages of Google's own internal engineering documents leaked, and they're still sitting exposed right now, proving everything the company told Congress was false. For 25 years, Google told the public its search ranking was math, a neutral algorithm, hundreds of signals, no human hands on the scale. Company executives testified to Congress, under oath, that Google doesn't use click data to rank pages. They said Chrome browsing history stays walled off from search. They said there's no secret list of trusted sites that gets a quiet boost. That's the official story, repeated in every antitrust hearing, every developer conference, every transparency report Google has published since 2019. The algorithm exists, they said, to serve the best answer, not to protect Google's own products, not to reward advertisers, and not to track you through the back door. Then in May of 2024, a document library called the Google API Content Warehouse showed up on GitHub, 2,500 pages, over 14,000 ranking attributes, apparently pushed live by automation and left public for months before anyone at Google noticed. Inside it, a module called NavBoost. It logs clicks. Every click, every scroll, every dwell time, timestamped and fed straight back into ranking. The exact system executives swore didn't exist. Inside it, a metric called site authority, a single trust score attached to entire domains, deciding who ranks before a single page is read. Inside it, confirmation that Chrome data feeds directly into how search ranks results, contradicting years of public denial. Google didn't confirm the leak. Google didn't deny it either. Google asked the source to take portions down, then called the whole thing out of context. The Department of Justice was already in federal court by then, arguing Google built an illegal monopoly through default placement deals with Apple and Samsung, worth billions a year, locking out competitors before a user ever opens a search bar. In August of 2024, Judge Amit Mehta agreed. He ruled Google a monopolist. He ordered a remedies trial to decide the punishment. But here's what the ruling never touched: the ranking code itself. It addresses distribution deals, who gets to be the default search engine. It says nothing about NavBoost, nothing about site authority, nothing about the leaked documents at all. The court found the crime. It never opened the machine. And here's the part almost nobody reported. The ranking algorithm is protected as a trade secret, and trade secret law was never built for antitrust. A judge can order Google to stop paying for default placement. A judge cannot order Google to publish its source code, because forcing disclosure of a company's core intellectual property sets a precedent courts have avoided for decades. So even a guilty verdict leaves the actual mechanism sealed. The leaked documents describe attributes and modules, not the weighting between them. Nobody outside Google knows how heavily NavBoost or site authority count today, only that they exist and update constantly. Google can change the weighting overnight, with no disclosure requirement, no audit trail released to regulators, no external log anyone can subpoena in real time. The remedies trial wrapped in 2025. Required changes, sharing some search data with rivals, restrictions on exclusive default deals, still leave the core ranking system itself completely private, still running the same click logging, the same authority scoring. The documents already proved exists. The DOJ can rewrite the business deals around the algorithm. It cannot open it. And every appeal Google files buys more years before any remedy even takes effect. Every search you've ever run fed this. Every link you clicked, every result you scrolled past without opening, every extra second you spent reading one page over another. That behavior became training data the moment you typed a query, whether or not you agreed to it in any settings menu. Chrome, on your phone right now, is part of the same feedback loop the documents describe. You aren't just searching Google. You're teaching it every day which pages deserve page 1 and which get buried on page 4 where no one looks. And because none of this weighting is public, you have no way to know if a result ranks high because it's the best answer, or because your own click history, and millions like it, trained the system to put it there. So ask yourself who actually benefits from an algorithm no regulator can see and no court can force open. Not you. You just supply the clicks. Publishers spend millions trying to reverse engineer a system Google's own engineers accidentally leaked and still won't confirm. Google keeps promising transparency, the same promise it's made since 2019. The documents are still sitting exposed. The ranking is still running. Nobody outside Mountain View knows what it's doing right now. Comes in at roughly 900 words. Note, given shorts in the title, you may want a much shorter cut, till the 150 words for the actual short. Happy to trim this into that version if you want both.